delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I've always been impressed with Dani Carvajal, Peter, because of his work rate and incessant running. A consummate team player and a real fighting spirit inside him. You know, he's got that grit about what he does as a fullback. Although we're starting to see flashes of individualism here and there, and I hope that can only improve his game.
No argument from me on that front. It's shapes to shoot! Goal! Croatia! There is the breakthrough! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Croatia breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Correa producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Pablo Fornals. Picked out brilliantly. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. And that has been clubbed away. Carvajal gets into some space. And a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's chosen to go back. Played back in.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Pablo Fornals. Oh, good spread. Back into the middle. Croatia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Croatia are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Out towards the flank. An instinctive big header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ouattara. Carvajal. Now it's Pablo Fornals. Özcan. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Now here's the delivery. That is a brilliant interception. Weghorst. Now it's Weghorst. Weghorst. Pablo Fornals. There's the shot! In he goes again! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. What a throw in. Nicely spread. Oh, he's played it in low. It's their second corner of the game. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Croatia have the chance to go the other way.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Irankunda, given the lift of his goal, tries to... Can he find the finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish. And it's Correa. Carvajal, driving forward. Özcan cuts out the pass. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
There will be 1 minute
Steep
added time.
real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. That's a goal kick. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Croatia leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Cristante. Oh, good-looking ball. Pablo Fornals. Oh, good read. Quality ball. Knocks it out wide. Correa was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Pablo Fornals. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ouattara made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Croatia are still that goal to the good. And the counter is on. Now it's Weghorst. Now it's Correa. He's in space and looking for options. Tries to get it clear. Here comes another cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Weghorst. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
He is just caressing the ball. Distributed tidily. Deep cross.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Substitution for Croatia. Number 66.
We have got changes here from
Number
both
10.
sides, in fact.
Number 20. Number 6.
Moro
Field.
picks it up from the goal
Number
kick.
7.
Croatia perhaps contemplating
Number
their next change
25.
here.
Number 3. Number 14.
Well, a
Substitution.
glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Moro turns back here, probably the best option. Over to the left. Now it's Correa. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's picked his way through. Well, that looks a decent ball. Gets his head on it! And he hits the net. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Driving through the middle. Could have here their final chance. Corner number 4 coming up here. And now they can spring out of defence. And now they can clear their lines. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Given the time to pick a pass. And that interception was most necessary. Vint! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Croatia can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement.
How would you
now.
summarise
We'd
what
like
we've
to
seen
ask you
today
all
then,
to
Jim?
kindly stay
Well, the look
seated
on the
during
manager's
match.
face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.